Hi everyone, this is Dr. Shannon Wong Lerner, and I'm here to deliver my top tip for communication in the workplace for this week. I'm actually going to try to do this every single week in 5 minutes or less, and I'm just going to give you a little tidbit in different things that I've learned as a communication coach and consultant over the past 20 years. So, the thing that I talked about recently in a post had to do with self-care, and it had to do with unapologetically taking care of yourself in order to prepare for some sort of high performance task like public speaking. A lot of times people are very scared to start their public speaking work, even though they know they need to do that. And I think that the biggest fear that people have is something like, I'm going to forget what I'm going to say. I'm going to look stupid up on stage by myself. I'm going to stutter. There are all these things that have to do with their bodies and feeling like they're not in control of how they're performing, because this is not something that most of us do on a daily or weekly basis. So it's something that's weird. And so there's ways to prepare for that. And those ways might not be what you think. Preparing the actual speech is important. Obviously, you should know what you're going to say when you're up in front of a crowd of people. But I would say what's most important is what I'm going to do right now, which I also did in the last video, is close your eyes and breathe and see where you're at right now with your breath. Where are you breathing from? How does your body feel? Is there tension in your body? What thoughts are circling around in your head? And then take a deep breath. And take another deep breath. And take another deep and slow breath. And open your eyes. How do you feel? That just took about a minute, but this is very purposeful for this video and has to do also with self-care. Is that I think when we feel the most stressed out when we have to speak and deliver a speech is because we're thinking, I don't know how to do this. This is something that I have to do that's coming from the outside that I have to produce. When the speech is written, that's on the outside of me. When the topic is discussed, that's something on the outside. When actually, it's something very personal, and it's something that has to do with your presence, and it has to do with your ability and willingness to open up to an audience. So it's actually something that, even though it seems very formal and very intimidating and very scary, something that's very intimate, and it's something intimate that happens between you, yourself, and your audience. The first step is checking in with yourself, allowing for yourself to be present, giving yourself the optimal condition and situation to do your best, which is that list that I gave in my post on my self-care regimen, which are basic things like make sure you get enough sleep beforehand, make sure that you get a good breakfast, give yourself all of the opportunity that you need to do well in this speaking engagement, but also do the work on yourself. Make sure that you are present with yourself. Make sure you feel good about yourself. And then after that, connect to your audience and make sure that you share something with them to help them discover something about themselves. This is the thing that I put at the end of that post, was that it's not about you. And that actually takes the pressure off you, is forget about your ego. Forget about how you look up there. Think about the people you're talking to. Think about when you're on a date. Do you want to just keep talking about yourself or being focused on yourself, or do you want to focus on the person in front of you? It's very similar with public speaking. So again, this is Dr. Shannon Wong Lerner. Remember to breathe, remember to check in with yourself, and I will be delivering these once a week, 5 minutes or less. And I'm the founder of Wong Lerner Coaching, which is one of the only communication coaching and consulting firms that is full service and caters to diverse professionals and allies. Thank you so much.